Good morning, my fellow soldiers delivering liberty on Easter Day. Yeah, even on Easter, we deliver liberty with, well, tasty chocolate eggs, I guess you could say. And guys, this major order it's been one hell of a fight, like holy crap. We start off with the Severance sector getting to liberate Albania to actually get to Tibit, because that was a direct line that was open. Now, before we could actually do Albania, apparently we got Dropnir. Like in all of a sudden, Dropnir became active as a defense mission, and we had to defend it. Because if we didn't defend it in time, then the Albania towards Tibit would be closed off, and we could not get to Tibit anymore. And we were close. We were at, what, 89%? Something like that. We were really, really close. And a defense mission failed. And players were all of a sudden not able to play on Albania anymore. And they were like, what the hell is happening? We were fighting for the major order. We can't anymore. Like, it was an emotional moment, guys. It was an emotional moment. And then Dropnir, well, the mission failed. So we only had one thing to do. And that was, we had to liberate Dropnir. I woke up this morning, we liberated Dropnir. Like, I actually set an alarm clock on a day off from work to be able to play Helldivers 2 to make sure that this major order freaking gets done. And lo and behold, we got Albania done and Tibit is open. Guys, we got 6 hours and 52 minutes remaining to actually get this done. And as of right now, 81,000 players are doing their part. 81,000 players are actually trying to liberate this planet in the next 6 hours and 50 minutes. It's not a lot of time. I don't really believe that it's gonna happen, but it would be freaking incredible if we could. Durgeon 3,300, Malevalon Creek. I know players love this and want to liberate this one as well. 19,000. Like, there's still 45 on the bug side, 13,000 here, 45 here. But guys, we need this win. We need this win. I kind of want the story to develop. On the other side, if the story doesn't develop, then it shifts to another story, right? Like, the story is everlasting. So it's really going slow. I don't believe 7 hours are gonna be enough. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm gonna dive in. And I'm gonna do my part. Let's search and let's see where we actually leave, guys. A couple hours later, and how did we progress, guys? Well, it was only logical. We were not gonna be able to make this one. So we got new dispatch messages, and as always, we're gonna go over them. Operation Swift Assembly Phase 2 failed. The automatons have retained Tibit and its manufacturing facilities. Reports indicate they have already begun increasing production elsewhere. Intercepted bot chatter includes expressions of great sorrow for the murder of in-development bots. A transparent attempt at disinformation, as bots can neither feel nor be considered alive. However, the simulated oath of vengeance may indicate actual strategic intent. A counter-offensive is likely. And that brings us to the new major order, guys. One that is gonna be pretty interesting and pretty swift, I do believe. New major order. Several weeks ago, our citizens watched in horror as Malevalon Creek fell into the automatons. Millions of valiant heroes perished attempting to defend it. For too long, the bots have maintained their illegal occupation, desecrating the memory of fallen by rapidly depleting the planet's exceptionally rich uranium deposits. This travesty will be allowed to continue no longer. Take vengeance and honor our heroes, and the theft of valuable minerals, and liberate Malevalon Creek. So yeah, the new order is to liberate Malevalon Creek, guys. And if we take a look, we are already at 93%. And you can see now 34,000 players are actually playing it. A couple on Durgeon, and some people are still going strong on Tibit. Like, they kind of wanna, they wanna liberate it. Like, we started something, we wanna finish it, guys. So, yeah, sadly, we cannot finish off every major order that we get, and it's only logical. Like, it's the major orders are a story that gets told, and I feel like Joel, with his evil scheme of getting Dropnir in here without further notice, guys, was actually like, I don't really want them to actually be able to complete this one, because I kind of have a story that I want to tell, and the story involves Malevalon Creek. Because if we took Tibit, then it might have been possible that, like, we got a story in another perspective and not this one, right? Like, there is a story that Joel is telling here, and the story involves us not being able to complete certain stuff. That's just logical. So, yeah, really, really nice there. I do wonder if we were getting one addition to the game, guys. And that is the link system that links up specific planets. Like, we know now that because we had Dropnir here, Dropnir has a link to Eubania, and Eubania has the link to Tibit. If people would realize that we needed to take Dropnir before the link gets severed, then we couldn't go to Eubania anymore. But because we still had Malevalon Creek, players were actually thinking like, okay, Eubania can't get shut down because we still have a link from Malevalon Creek, but we don't. We do not have a link from Malevalon Creek. The link goes from Dropnir to Eubania. And this is something that I definitely want to see changed in the game. I want there to be a, like, maybe a dotted line that goes between planets, or a straight line, or any line whatsoever that they can make, so players can actually see, like, there is a planet here we need to defend, because if we don't defend this, the line to the next planet is gonna shut down and we cannot play on this planet anymore. I think this is like information that is gonna be like crucial in the long run on how we actually play this game and how we actually go well, play major orders, right? Because I think a lot of the mistakes that we are gonna make is not being is basically not having the situal awareness of, like, okay, Dropnir needs defenses, or we need to take Eubania before the defense fails on Dropnir. Because if we don't, then the line gets cut off. I think that is definitely something that we need to look into. But yeah, we are Malevalon Creek, guys. We've got, it's a short major order, like 24 hours or 22 hours in total, that, well, 24 hours I think in total that we actually have for this one. So yeah, definitely interesting to get this one done and see where the story goes. Like liberating Malevalon Creek, will it open Maya? I presume Malevalon Creek has the link to Maya. I can't see it. Or does Durgeon have the link to Maya and Malevalon Creek has the link to Durgeon? Like, it's kind of, well, we liberate Eubania and then Durgeon opened. So I presume Malevalon Creek does not have a link to Durgeon because it wasn't open earlier. But Eubania got liberated, so it opened the... See, this is what I mean, like, if we could see the lines, it would become less confusing on how the situational war is going on all the planets. And same for the Terminate side, guys. Like, we got Fori Prime here, but is Crimsica linked to Fori Prime, or is Stanu linked to Fori Prime? Or are they both linked to Fori Prime? Like, how is that gonna work? And is Fori Prime, is that linked to Navi, or is Fori Prime linked to Oshanu? Like, I kind of want to see those lines. I definitely, in the long run, if we get like 3 races, maybe 4 races, 5, 6 races that are fighting, and we get maybe multiple major orders at the same time, then it might be really, really detrimental that we can see where we need to go and how we can actually fight this way, right? But yeah, definitely really interesting. I'm gonna end up this episode here, guys. The new major order seems one that is gonna be most likely be done in the next 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, get in here if you wanna contribute. And the previous major order, I do believe that like not every major order will prevail. And I was kind of wrong. Like, if you do not like the fight against bots, just fight against bugs. Like, in the previous video, I was kind of looking at, like, why are players fighting on the bugs? We got an objective here, and that needs to be done. Well, no, it doesn't. The most important part is that people have fun. And if you're having more fun fighting bugs than bots, which is completely understandable, because, well, basically, bots are snipers with rockets, with guns. They fire from across the map. While you don't even see them, they start shooting at you. Like, it is... There definitely needs to be some changes in the bots' line of sight. I think... Well, it's hard to tell, right? Like, calling in nerfs. There is easy mode and there is Helldive mode. And you choose your own difficulty in this game. And like the developers say, a game made for all is a game made for no one. I think that's one of the quotes that he actually said. And it kind of makes sense, like, not every game needs to be easy. You need to have, like, hard difficulty and you need to have easy difficulty. And the bugs are easier than the bots. And honestly, for me, the bugs are more fun to fight. I honestly feel the same way. So who am I to tell you that you need to follow the major order, that you need to follow the bots? No, you just get in here and liberate what you can, guys, and have fun doing so. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video here, guys. If you want to see more of my Let's Play or me giving my trains of thought on the different operations or the different major orders that will come across flying at us at rapid speed, because earlier I was thinking that it was only like once a week that we would getting a major order. Now it's just one after the other, and the story is just developing further and further, and I'm freaking loving it. So if you want to see more of me giving my 2 trains of thought on those, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, guys, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.